Hello people, in this video I will talking about Alexander Hamilton. Who is Alexander Hamilton? Okay, Alexander Hamilton was founding father of the United States. Chief aide General George Washington, one of the translators and supporters of the US Constitution, most influential, the founder of the United States financial system, founder of Federalist Party, the world's first voter-based political party, founder of the United States Coast Guard, and founder of the New York Post newspaper. As the first Minister of Finance, Hamilton formulated the economic policy of the George Washington administration. Hamilton led the federal government repayment program. Hamilton led the federal government repayment program, the establishment of a national bank, a tariff system, and friendly trade relations with the United Kingdom. He charged the Federalist Party formed to support Hamilton's views. He opened the Democratic Republican Party led by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, but had Britain, and felt that a strong central government policy under Hamilton would undermine the commitment of US Republicanism. Born out of wedlock, raised in the West Indies and an orphan since childhood, Hamilton continued his education in college through the help of wealthy people in this area. Thanks to these abilities and talents, he was sent to King College, now Columbia University, in New York City. Hamilton played an important role in the United States Revolutionary War. When the war broke out in 1775, he joined a militia group in early 1776. He formed a regional artillery army and was appointed captain. He was later appointed as senior aide to George Washington, the supreme commander of the United States military. Washington sent him on various important missions to convey Washington's wishes. Washington sent him on various important missions to convey Washington's wishes to the general in the field. After the war, Hamilton was elected as a member of the Federalist Congress from New York. He resigned to go into law and founded the Bank of New York. Hamilton is one figure who does not like a weak national government. He chaired the Annapolis Congress. He chaired the Annapolis Convention, which successfully asked Congress to convince the Philadelphia Convention in the context of formulation of a new constitution. He was very active in the Philadelphia Convention and assisted in the ratification process by writing 51 of 85 parts of the Federalist Paper, a collection of documents still used as a reference for interpretation of the United States Constitution. Hamilton became an influencer member of cabinet in the Washington administration. Hamilton is a nationalist who stressed the importance of a strong central government. He argues that implicit power in the Constitution allow the government to fund national debt, take over state debt, and establish a state-owned bank of the United States. These programs are funded by import tariffs, then aided by the controversial pesky tax. Facing the refusal of Jefferson and Madison, Hamilton mobilized his friends in government, especially bankers and business people, to establish the Federalist Party. The main issue that divided the party was the Jay Treaty, which was largely formulated by Hamilton in 1794. This agreement formally friendly economic relations with the United Kingdom, which would later be revealed by friends and supporters of the French Revolution. Hamilton holds an important position in the Federalist Party. This party dominated national and state politics until 1800, when Jefferson is Democratic of Republican Party was elected president. In 1795, he opened law practice in New York. He tried to control the policies of President Adams. 1797 to 1801. In 1797 and 1799, Hamilton announced the mobilization of troops fight France after the Executed scandal and was appointed commander of the new troops he had prepared for war. However, the Quasi War, which broke out at sea, was never officially announced and did not involve the army at all. In the end, Adams proposed diplomacy to avoid a war against France. Hamilton's rejection of Adams' selection made him lose 1,800 election. When Jefferson and Aaron Burr had the same number of electoral representatives in 1801, Hamilton helped Jefferson defeat Burr, who considered it unprincipled and chose Jefferson despite differing views. Hamilton continued his legal and business activities in New York City, but lost prominence among members of the Federalist Party when Vice President Burr ran for New York government in 1804. Hamilton branded by Hamilton's comment Burr challenged him to shoot him. Burr challenged him to shoot in 1804. Burr's shot wounded Hamilton, and Hamilton died in the next day. There is a story about Alexander Hamilton, and then if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then share to your friend. If you want to request some video, please type a comment in commenter box. See you next time and see you in the next story.